Hello, good evening to everyone who's joined to watch us tonight. Welcome to the pilot episode of Conversations with Red. And to the other people that's watching us from different parts of the world, good morning and good afternoon to you as well. And for all of those that's going to watch us on replay. My name is Red, and I am the face behind Thalorian Digital. So, just a quick background about me. I'm a mom of three, and I live in Auckland, New Zealand. I was a government employee for over 14 years until I got redundant December of last year. But I feel fortunate that I was presented with this opportunity to start my own digital business, and here I am now. So, this month of March, this is my birth month, and I feel like this is my lucky month. I'm starting this Conversations with Red series on my Facebook page and YouTube channel. So, yes, my YouTube channel is Thalorian Digital as well. So that I can share with you what this business can do and has done to the lives of ordinary people like us. So, I will be inviting guests, my fellow business owners from different parts of the globe, and will listen to their journeys. So, tonight, I am very, very happy and excited to have my very first guest, my very, very good friend and mentor in this business, Carol. So, without further delay, I will add her here on our screen. So, hello, good evening from
Hello.
Auckland. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very good, Red. How are you?
I'm good. Monday, 1st of March, birth month. So, feeling positive this month, right?
Yes. Yep.
Excited. Yeah, so we'll kick it off, and we I guess we're gonna introduce you to our viewers, and thank you, by the way, to our viewers who's watching us now. So first off, who is Carol, and what's your background or your history or your life before this digital business?
Okay. So, hello, good evening, everyone. Whoever's watching us, I'm not really sure if we've got viewers, but
Yes, we
anyway.
do.
Okay. So, good evening. It's good evening from my part of the world. So, I'm in Gold Coast, Australia. Good morning or good afternoon as well to the rest of the world. Okay, so yes, so as I've said, I'm Carol Javier. I'm the face behind the Javier's Global Empowerment. Okay, so I'm a mom of four. So I've got three teenagers and I've got a little boy named Alonso, whom probably you'll be able to see on my page. The reason behind it, because he's the only one who's game to show his face there because he can't complain anyway. He's only one. Yeah, so I'm a wife to Dino. So, who is really Carol Javier? Who is Carol Javier? So, I'm just a nobody. I'm just a dreamer. Okay, so I always work hard for whatever that I put in myself into. Just like now, I've got this online business. So I put in my heart and soul to this business. So, and that's the reason why, as well, I shared this business with you because I truly believe that you have that passion as well to help people. So yeah, so that's the main reason why we are here. We are here for our higher purpose in life. So a bit of background about me. So when I came here in Australia, I finished the bachelor's degree in economics, and I really don't have any local experience. And you know that because it's happening as well in New Zealand. When you're
Mm,
new in a country, everyone's looking for local experience. And obviously, how can you have a local experience if no one wants to
yeah,
hire you?
yeah.
So I started working in the pharmacy. So the reason behind it that I was able to get that job because my sister applied for that job a year before. So I'm just lucky enough that I'm the I'm the only one at home all the time, and I was the one who answered the phone. And and my sister is not that interested then because she's already doing nursing. So so I started working in the pharmacy as a dispensary technician, or a retail assistant. And then they gave me different roles, like I look after the office in the warehouse. I do just different things because, with us Filipinos, we always give our
Mm.
110%. So until that time, I realized that it feels like I've been used and abused. So I decided to become a housewife, then to focus with my family. And then someone online was able to find my resume and hired me in IT as a software
Mm.
consultant, for a pharmaceutical software here in Australia as well. And I worked there for 8 years and a half. And same process again. I was given different roles, and my main problem all the time is I've been given different responsibilities, but my income is just the same. And I said, nah, it's not gonna work this way because the Suri is here. So
Yeah.
yeah, so my my income is just the same, and it can't be. It's not on because my kids are growing, our needs are growing, inflation rate is increasing. Why am I gonna stay in this company for the people were saying you're stupid because you're almost 10 years and you're leaving that job? And I said, nah, I'm more than this. I'm capable of doing lots of things. I truly believe on what I can do. That's
Mm.
when I started applying and looking for better positions. And that's when I applied for this management position in a hospitality industry. And I worked there for 6 years until I was made redundant. So yeah, so same thing, same story with my life. Since I started working in the pharmacy up to when I was employed in this hospitality/tourism company,
Mm.
um, I've just been giving my life to them. Like I completely forgot that I'm also a mom, honestly. I
Yeah.
always, yeah. So, and that's my biggest regret because my kids, my first three are already teenagers. So I've got a 20-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 13-year-old. And I didn't realize that time flies. And I didn't realize that one of them is already out of my house. And so he's reaching all the stars in the world as well. So yeah, I'm happy as a mom that they're like that. But part of me as well, I'm really, really hurting because I miss them. Just like
Yeah.
now it's pandemic and I haven't seen Scott for more than a year now. So yeah,
Yeah.
so that's giving me more passion to be here to inspire people because I've seen this business that it will be able to help mom like me, that no one should struggle like the way I struggled now because
Mm.
we realize because of this pandemic, family is everything. You can
Yes.
have money, you can have the
Mm.
best position in the world. You just don't know if your job is secure. So it's really good to have a plan B and to focus on your families. So here we are sharing this business opportunity to people, and there's no commitment, there's no risk. It's
Mm.
entirely up to this person or up to these people who's watching us if this business is going to be, it's going to be fitting for them as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I think that's all I need to say about my my my
Yeah,
background.
I knew you're gonna get emotional because every time you tell that story, it just pulls that, that heartstring. And as a mom, I can understand that because I think because we're the same age, by the way, for everyone who's watching. And I've known Carol because I studied in Iloilo because I was so tired of Manila. So I grew up in Manila, but my grandparents' province is in Iloilo. So during that time when I finished high school, I said, "Ugh, enough of this traffic pollution and the crowded place. I'm gonna go and just have a relaxing college life, I guess, in Iloilo." So I met her there, and because I only stayed there for a year, we've lost touch pretty much, right? Because there wasn't any social media at that time.
Yes.
Yeah. And then funny enough, few years back, before this online business, few years back, we got reconnected because of Facebook. And the funny thing about that is that, what age did you get married?
19.
Yeah, so you're 19 and I was 21. So we're really young. And the other funny fact about that is that the age of our children, the gaps are the same, but my children are just 2 years younger than her children. But I do not have an Alonzo. I do not have
Yes.
an Alonzo yet. So I only have three girls, but she's got four. Yeah, so I definitely do understand that. And we just didn't know what happened last year, right? Because you were on maternity leave and you were
Yes.
gearing, and that was, and then you were saying that was your dream job because you're getting you're getting big bucks there, and then you're going to different countries. I always see it on your Facebook.
Yeah.
Your what, Las Vegas, yeah.
Yeah. So it's very true. So what happened with that is in February last year, um I'm already anxious. Having sleepless nights because I was thinking, as you said, I'm on maternity leave, and June should be the date that, or the month that I need to go back to work. And I wasn't ready. I was thinking, oh my God, it's only 4 months to go. And what am I going to do? Shit. I'm so used to this fact that I'm just happy with Alonzo. Um,
Mm,
and I'm always on Facebook. I really don't know as well why I haven't seen this opportunity until then. Until then, when I was really on my down moments, lowest point of my life, because I was thinking, I know as well that I don't have any choice. I really need to go back to work. I really need to help myself to recover
mm,
because that needs to be done, you know? But yeah, one night I was just in Facebook, and I was looking at different things, random
mm,
things, and
yeah.
I was I saw this lady, which is my mentor, Sally, now. So
Mm,
yeah, I saw her, and I said to myself, this is the lady whom I was rubbing shoulders in my kids' Catholic school in Sydney, because we moved to Gold Coast now. So yeah, I was thinking, like, what is she doing in Facebook? She's talking about being retired at 40, and I just turned 40 then, and I said, like, what am I doing with myself? I'm putting my heart and soul to every company I work with, but the reality is I'm gonna work until I'm old and gray, until I'm
yeah.
65. Like, oh my God, what is she doing? So I stalk her. I didn't even click in or whatsoever to whatever that she's showing on Facebook. I just followed her, and then in the end, I
Mm,
can't really, satisfy my curiosity. So I asked her, I said, like, what are you doing? So obviously she asked me as well to watch the free webinar that we
mm,
have.
mm,
And I've been very, very busy as well. And I said, and also the funny thing as well is, online business is really, I'm so negative. Like, not I don't want to sell. I'm
yeah.
over that. I've
No,
already
me too.
done
I
that.
can't sell.
Yeah, I've already done that when I was younger. Not no, no, it's not for me. And I asked her what it is, and she said, they're doing marketing and all that. And I said, I think that's gonna work for me. I think that's something that I can do.
Mm,
Like, so yeah. So after that, I got so interested. I looked into it. I researched. I prayed so hard. Because I need some guidance. And also,
mm,
that's me anyway. In everything I do in life, I always
mm,
pray. So I prayed so hard about it, and yeah. So when I saw people in the community being so religious like me as well, and they're really like reaping all the rewards of whatever that they put in a
mm,
few months or a year before or whatsoever, and I said, oh my God, like, I've been working for the
yeah.
last for almost 20 years, and I'm not reaping the same rewards as them. So
Exactly right.
yes, yeah, so that's the main reason why I was thinking, if they can do it, why can't I do it? Like, what can they do that I can't do? So it's the
Yeah.
same thing. It's the same token to whoever who's watching us. If we
Mm.
can do it, you can
Yes.
do it too. Like, it's not rocket science. And also the good thing about it as well is we offer a step-by-step training. So even though people like me who doesn't have any business experience, people like
Mm.
me who's not really technical savvy, like, I'm not tech savvy, but I'm there, I'm coachable. I'm really, really up to reaching the stars as well, because I know I've been through hard life. Like,
Yeah.
we did our hard yards, so I'm over that now. So that's the main reason why I gave this business a chance. And
Yeah.
I didn't even know as well, after I started my business, pandemic came along, and I questioned my decision. I said, like, my God, now pandemic happened. What I'm like, what's gonna happen with my business? Oh my God, I just started my business last week.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, but I continued, I persevered. And
Yeah.
yeah, and I was surprised as well that my business is just thriving. I had business owners or business partners from Thailand. I had business partners from America. I had business partners from New Zealand, Red,
Yes.
and the rest of them as well. So I have like business partners from Philippines. The beauty of this is, I think I was thinking as well before, because my biggest struggle when I was employed is I always give my 110%
Yeah.
every time I'm on something, like, with someone, like, every time I'm employed, I always give 110%. And I always ask for more, like, I mean, I'm talking about pay. But when I was
Mm.
employed, I'm always on a fixed salary. And all the time, every time I asked for a pay rise, and I was told that, no, we can't, because obviously that's only the allocation we give for that
That's
role.
the budget.
And we can't, yeah,
Should
that's a
have
budget.
budget.
Yeah, so we can't really, like, we can't really have a special treatment for you, or else it's going to start
Mm.
something with the rest of the people in that role. So I always just, like, oh my God. So what? And even my boss was telling me, Carol, you need to stop. You really need to stop. Like, but I can't, because I'm protecting my brand. This is me. Like, if I'm going to stop and, like, yeah,
Mm.
be
Yeah.
lazy, it's not me. So I'll
Mm.
be fooling myself, and I'm not gonna be happy with myself. So that's the
Yeah.
problem. So the good thing with this, because I own this business now, even if
Mm.
I'm gonna put my 110% of this is my business anyway. So
Yes.
I'm building my own empire. And at the same time as well, the good thing about it is I'm not staying away from who I am, because I'm always happy to help people. So that's what I
Yeah.
do now. So I'm helping, my team, like you, like, I'm
Mm.
always there for my team, because I believe that you just need to stay true for yourself. If this is not about money or anything, it's what you have in your heart, because
Yeah.
it's, yeah, so you just need to stay focused on whatever you believe in. You just need to be yourself, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. No one needs to be special in this business. You can just be yourself, and then you
Yeah.
resonate to people who's going to be like you as well. And
Yeah.
so that, yeah, the beauty of it is we're just sharing the blessing to people. It's
Yeah.
entirely up to them if they're going to accept that blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus the fact that you don't really want to work with someone who's not in the same sort of like sync, in sync with you, right? Because,
Yeah.
like I guess, when we go back to our our employment, we can't really choose people that we work with, and there's always work politics, you know.
Mm,
But
that's
we
the
have
thing.
to. We just have to do it because we are getting paid to do it. So it's really there's no option. But here, who the people that are gonna want that change in their life, and will have that drive are the people that really that you wanted to work with in the same because they are the ones that has the same goals and dreams as you. It's just to change that routine,
Mm,
and that's the beauty of it, because the system, even from the very beginning, allows you to filter those people, right? And then the
that's
people
it.
that are really determined and I want to change my life, those are the ones that are going to come through, and those are the people that you really want to work with, right? Because as you've said,
And
we own our
also,
own business. Yeah.
yeah, and also another thing as well. The good thing about this business as well is you're not sacrificing the most important thing in your life. You're the
Mm,
most important component in my life is my family. I realized
mm.
that in the end. It's really, really painful that I realized that after being made redundant, after
Yeah.
I lost my dream job. But yeah, so that's a good thing about this. Like, I'm doing it at my own pace. Like I'm doing it
Mm,
around my responsibilities with Alonzo, and I'm more relaxed now, Red. Like, I'm really, really loving it because I got my life back. Like, I'm just like a headless chook ever since I got married. And
mm,
since we had Alonso, it is really an eye opener for me. And I
mm.
was able to like practice the real meaning of motherhood now. And I think that's the main reason why God gave me another baby, because of this, and
Yeah.
everything is just being paved for me. Yeah, like, this path that I have now, it's being given because, as I said, like, I'm so negative with online business. Why did I stop? Why did I stop and watch that 90-minute webinar? Like, I'm a
Yeah.
very, very busy mom. And also 3 months after starting up the business, I lost my job. I lost that job. It's a 6-digit yearly income job. And why I didn't
Yeah.
look for another job? Why did I look for
Yeah.
another job? My bills doesn't stop. It's not gonna.
Yes.
It's not stopping. It continues. But
Mm,
because I'm able to get whatever I'm getting from my previous income, so, and
yeah.
also I have the ability to get more. So that's the beauty of it.
Yes.
I'm not really like, sacrificing anything now. So I have the best of both worlds. So I'm very,
Yeah.
very grateful. And so yeah,
Yeah. And then
we're
I
gonna
do
be
believe that.
this is gonna be too long.
No, it's okay. At the end of the day, I think I do believe that, like there was another business owner that shared, right? There's no accidents in this world, right? It's divine intervention. And for me as well, I feel like it's a redirection, because for the
Mm.
longest time in that employment, as much as I said, as I love my coworkers, because I've grown there. 14 years is not a joke. Literally my
Yeah.
second daughter grew up with me working. I was pregnant with my third one, I was working there already. So it's really it's a work family, like it is your family. But I sometimes you feel that frustration, and as
Mm.
you've said, we can't really see the end of it. Like you're thinking, especially when you're growing older, you're thinking, okay, until when do I really want to do this, right? Like,
Yeah.
and am I even closer to where I need to be? And the reality is no, because we are subjected to our worth is what we get every fortnight, pretty much, right? That's our
That's
worth.
it.
That's what we signed
Yeah.
up for. And then the beauty of this one is that in the online business is because you control it. It's up to you whether how fast you wanted to grow it, or take your own, do it at your own pace. And that's because
Mm.
you're in control. As long as you're accountable for it, you know that there's no other way but up. That's
Yeah.
what I believe. Yeah.
That's
So
it.
I guess
Yeah.
the next question, and then this is what I think majority of people thinks. Like okay, for all those skeptical people there, because even I ask you that. Remember, even I
Mm.
asked you that, and I said, "What is this? Is this MLM? Is it pyramid scheme?" And mind you, I didn't even do any of those, so I don't have any idea. But I was like, because of the so negative connotation, and then you're thinking, "Oh my God, maybe this is one of this." So, what would you say to people that thinks that this is MLM or pyramid scheme, or oh, you need to recruit people? This is that kind of business. Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks for asking that question again. So it's much better to get a clear cut answer on that. So
Mm,
I know there is a very bad connotation because I for
mm,
one was already negative with online business,
mm.
and I know as well that there are really lots of scams out there. So I
Yes.
completely understand that. Like, and there is no problem as well for people to be so meticulous with their lives because um, after all, that's our hard earned money. So
Yes.
so
Yeah.
I truly respect that question. So this is not MLM because for most of MLM or pyramid businesses, they're illegal, and also they
Yeah.
don't really
To begin
last.
with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they don't really last. So this business is something that that can be registered. So
Mm.
it's something that I file my own taxes and also claim my own expenses
Mm.
every financial year. So
Yeah.
yeah, so on that aspect, it's not already an
Yeah.
MLM. Aside from that, is also we don't knock doors. We don't knock doors
Mm.
to collect names or recruit people. We don't do that.
Mm.
You know, we don't do demos. We don't do any product demos, or we don't have any inventories. And what else? What else? I mean, and also there is an equal opportunity on this business.
Yes.
With this, yeah, with this business, so it is a direct distributorship model. So
Mm.
whoever who did the hard work will be the one who's going to get paid first, and then
Mm.
it goes up.
Mm.
So that's how it works. Unlike with MLM, the top guns are the only one getting paid. And also the small fishes are just like nothing. They're just getting paid cents. So this one
Mm.
here, this one here, we even have the ability to move up better than our
Yes.
mentor or our coach. And I've seen that
Yes.
in our community for the nth time. So I've seen it
Yeah.
with my naked eye. So that's the reason why I'm very, very like passionate about this business,
Mm.
because I know that whatever hard work I'm gonna put in this business, I'm gonna get something in return.
Yeah.
So yeah, so there's no harm as well, and there is no problem as well for people who's questioning this. I love it. I want to be partners with you, because the reason behind it is you really know what you want, so that's why you're
Yes.
asking the question.
Yeah,
So
and
yeah,
I feel like, asking those questions are really valid, right? It's
yeah,
a valid feeling. And if you're just going into something blind, tendency is you're gonna just blame someone else for the decision you've made, right? Without
mm,
actually having been going through research or finding out really what it entails. But if you're doing your due diligence, then you know what you're going yourself into, so you are responsible for it, you're accountable for it, and that's the
mm,
good thing about it. And
yeah.
again, it's at the end of the day, it's the way that the system is built, it's risk free. You can find out first really if this is for you, and no one is gonna force you,
Yeah,
yeah, to do it.
they have 110% authority to check this business step by step if this is going to be beneficial for them or for their family. So we are offering, it's a free workshop anyway, and if it's going
Mm,
to be, if they like it, so that's when they're going to be checking it out more, like, go to the next step. So if they
yeah.
don't like it, so it's something like, okay, thank you and goodbye. You know what I mean? So
Yes, move
there's
on,
no hurt.
yeah.
Well, that's, yeah,
Yeah, just move on.
I'm really, really happy and very proud of whatever I do.
Mm,
So, and also I'm showing my face here in Facebook, because, like, I really believe that this business can help lots of people. I know
yeah.
that it's not for everyone, but it can help lots of people. So if
Yeah.
it's one of you out there, feel free to contact Red or myself. Yes, and we're more than happy to answer whatever questions you have.
Yeah. Not only Facebook now, because we're live on YouTube.
Oh,
So we're expanding.
bongga.
Yeah, yeah. So I so going to the next one, I guess you've shared a little bit of this, but what really has changed since you became a business owner? I know you've gained your freedom, but I love the quote or the saying that you always say, but at the same time, what's the difference now, because you have a little one, and being the business owner now.
My life. I got my life back. So it's completely different, Red. So from being so overly busy and overly stressed before, to someone who's just lying down every day. Yeah, so it's completely different. And also I'm doing whatever, like, lots of things that I ignored before because I lack the time. So
Yeah.
now I'm doing homeschooling with my girls. Like, I've been struggling before, that I don't have the time and the energy to focus on them. Like sometimes, like, if they're asking me for their homework and things like that, and I always just short fuse because I'm very, very stressed out. Like I just want to
Mm.
shut up and then continue again with the next day, with the next grind, like get prepare
Yeah.
myself for the following day, which is really, really unfair for them. So now I'm feeling up to those missing moments that we had before. So yeah, and I'm very, very happy for that. So it gives me more flexibility and you know just to enjoy life. When COVID is finished, we can travel, like, and
Mm.
that's something that I can't do before, because I'm always just like, I need to ask my boss, I need to do this, I need to do that, and I only have
Mm.
specific time that I can travel. But this time, the world is our oyster. So
Yeah. Once
yeah,
our
so
border opens, yeah. That's so true though, because like regular employment, right? As we know it, if we wanted to take the time off, especially if you're on those roles where it's very critical to run the business, you can't really just be off just like that. You first of all, you need to know whether you have enough annual leave to take the
correct, yeah,
leave. And
yeah.
plus on the season, like, oh, am I on the right season to actually ask for leave? Or if you're really really planning for that particular season or month, you really really have to do that way 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 in advance,
Mm,
because you just can't get up and go. And
correct,
that's
yeah.
that's what it is. That's our reality if we are employed. So for the longest time, we are trapped in that. So yeah, but the good thing is now you are actually what do you call that, spending time with Alonzo, and then you're seeing his milestones. And I can imagine, because obviously the other kids are grown up and you're so
Mm,
busy working, um during those times probably it's kind of like just snippets of memories
correct,
while they're
yeah.
growing up. But now you're there seeing every milestone. Yeah. So what would be your message to our viewers, in terms of our digital business?
Okay, so what am I gonna say? All the time I get stuck with this. So yeah, so if we have someone out there watching us, and you have the same struggles that I've mentioned before, like and you just don't know what to do, you don't know how to get out of it, um
Mm.
feel free to explore this business, because we offer the free workshop anyway, the free webinar that we always say. So, and then you just check it out. Like, as what Red has mentioned before, it's risk free. There's no commitment to it. It's just a matter of your 90 minutes. You can even cut it off in different days. Like, as long as you're able to check it out and see for yourself
Mm.
if this is gonna be, if this will fit you. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, or this is gonna be beneficial for your family. That's what I'm after. Like, we are always here in Facebook, like we're building our social media presence because we just want to share whatever we've experienced with this business, and we're giving the opportunity to people, and it's entirely up to them anyway if they're gonna accept it or
Mm.
not. So I'm not gonna put it on your throat. Okay, so it's not something that's not what we do. We have a
Mm.
mission here. We have a mission. I felt like it's a mission, like, because it's
Mm.
really a big struggle. Like, whatever I'm doing before, I was thinking that that is normal. Whatever that I'm going through
Yeah.
before, that's the normal way of life, because I wasn't
Yes.
born with a silver spoon. So I got no choice
Mm.
but to continue working to feed my family. But lo and behold, we found something, a solution to that problem. So there is something out there that it's going to be a solution to lots of people, because I know for a fact that there are lots of moms out there that has the same struggles as us. So yeah, just have an open mind, have an informed choice and see for yourself. Have that informed choice. So yeah, that's all I can say, I think.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is, right? It's risk free. All you need to do is, visit our websites. My one is showing up there, which is thaloriandigital.com, and Carol's one is Javier's globalempowerment.com. So you can get in touch with us, either of us, and we can show you how to start as well. So if you're interested. Now, this is what I'm really interested in, because I don't know, I'm just really, I guess I love hearing this from people, regarding, what kind of motto, saying, or quote do you live by? Like, a life motto, saying, or quote that probably, that carries you through all these years, that carries you through life.
Okay. Um, I can, I will, watch me. Yes, that's my
Yeah.
motto in life. With everything I do, I don't have any experience. When I work in the pharmacy,
Mm.
I don't know anything. When I work in
Yeah.
IT, I don't know anything. When I work
Yeah.
as a quality assurance manager for a reputable company here in Australia, I don't know anything. But I learned the
Yeah.
ropes of those businesses because I believe in myself. I know I
Yeah.
can, and I know I will. I will be successful in this. So
Yeah.
it's just a matter of believing in yourself. And
Yeah.
yeah, everyone have that. Everyone have that. You just need to open it out.
Yeah.
Open that fire in you. Open that fire in
Yes.
you. And that's a good thing about this business as well. It's not only the money that they give us, it's also self-development. So they're teaching us to read books, like,
Yes.
they're teaching us to do like morning affirmations, like meditations, all these things. I don't know this before, but yeah, it's really helping us. Like, so it's not only the money.
Yeah. Awesome. I love that. So just before we go, I just want to do some shout outs to our viewers. I love it. Thank you for watching us. So for Sharon, hello, hello there. And Sharon is from Sydney, right? Gracelyn, from Singapore, hello to you. Vi from New Zealand, hello. And my friend, my YouTuber friend, Shang and Mitch from the Philippines. Thank you guys for supporting my very first live. Tina from the Philippines. Suri, hello. Yes, you made it, girl. Thank you. Tita Nida from Adelaide, hello. Ruth, my friend here in Auckland, hello. Thank you for watching. And Mr. Crunchy. Oh, okay. Mr. Crunchy, hello from the Pacific Ocean. Somewhere there. Tita Jigs from Thailand, thank you for watching. Marjorie, thank you. Coach Ara, the soon to be Coach Ara, hello. Ismael from Hamilton, New Zealand, hello. And Danielle, the partner of our coach Sally, and Coach Sally as well. Hello, guys. Thanks for watching. Glory Ace from the Philippines and one of our business partners as well. Thanks for watching. So thank you guys for joining us, and thanks Carol for gracing my page.
Yes.
I know, and I'm grateful for you, because really you're the one who's really pushing me to get out of my comfort zone and do these things. And yes, finally I've started this, and I'm feeling very positive, because as I've said, March is my birth month, so there's no better month to start it than my birth month. So yeah, thank you for gracing my first episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again on my next episode. So that's all for us now. Thanks for watching Conversations with Red. Until next time, night.
Good night. God bless, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.